And do you have Legos? Would you buy Legos for your daughter as she gets older?
Actually, she got one for her first birthday as a gift, and it's really good. She likes it.
I teach kindergarten, and I have Legos in my classroom, and I think they're wonderful. I think children need to build with things like that and be creative.
What do you like about Legos?
Well, I like that my kids get the bright colors. You know, they have all different colors, and they fit together really nicely. They don't fall off, and they have other like plain wooden blocks, but they easily knock them over, and then that's it. But I think there's more satisfaction with like that they stay together, and they can have it there and not knock it over as easily, and show it to Daddy when he gets home, that kind of thing.
Well, I grew up on Legos, so I'm a big Lego fan, and I hope he plays with them too. We used to spend hours playing with them, my brother and I. Obviously the creative element is quite good. Building stuff that stays together, you can rearrange. It's kind of what I hope he gets into.
What do you like about Legos? Why do you think Legos are important for kids?
I think they are creative. He can build kind of stuff, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, gives you a lot of opportunities to build different things.
And it's unlimited what they can do. I have students who build skyscrapers. I have students who build farms.
They use their imagination, not given something they have to use there.
Yeah, there's no directions. It's all their own.
They sharpen the minds. They can tell you exactly where your kid's mind is going.
It's good for building spatial skills, and then the color coordination, fine motor skills, hand-eye coordination.
Builds color skills, counting skills, all kinds of skills, creative skills.
So yeah, I'm all for it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Real simple, you know what I mean? He enjoys the Bionicles. Are you familiar with the Bionicles? Yeah. That's his favorite component of the Lego.
The Star Wars.
Yeah, he's moving up to the Star Wars genre.
Moving on out.
Actually, my son, he's 9.5, and he loves the Legos makes the Star Wars sets where you actually build one of the Star Wars.
Right.
He absolutely loves those.
Like a simple, healthy toy. I'm nothing bad about it. Nothing.
What don't you like about them?
I don't like about them that you can lose some pieces.
Everybody hates when you lose a piece.
Especially when they are lying around your apartment, you know, and you're flipping on that, then it's really irritating.
I don't like when he leaves them all over the house and I'm stepping on them.
They get lost. You know, there's little pieces and they get lost all over the house.
Actually, I just have a system where they put their blocks in one drawer, and so that's just they know that the blocks go in that drawer, and so it's not really a problem at all.
Cool.
Time to pick up blocks, and they just put them away. So for the most part, it usually because I don't have the tiny little ones, I have the bigger ones. That's why I don't want to get the tiny ones, because I don't want to spend 20 minutes trying to put them away.
What do you think of when you think of Lego the company?
I think they're good. They're very, they think of new things all the time, trying to develop the product.
Well, definitely having a boy, if I don't have Legos in his bedroom, I think I'd feel strange. I mean, that's how big of a name it is to me, I would guess.
Sure.
I think it's a quality product.
And is that important to you, that Lego has like a name recognition that you just associate?
Oh yeah, I think so. Actually, yeah, I think that is because
It's the most
Famous name has that it branded.
I have bought occasionally. I've bought the cheap 99-cent toys.
When you get Legos, you expect them to withstand.
With a name I never heard of, or some maybe another country or whatever, and they're just not.
A quality product.
You know, I don't know. The quality is just not there. Sometimes they break.
and they don't have as many pieces in as many sizes.
I mean, they've had these since they were probably 4 months old. They've been through a lot. Nothing's happened to them, so we've gotten our money's worth.
I think they've changed since when you and I were probably young. I think the sets now, from what I see, are a lot more about building a specific item, like a certain spaceship, rather than just sort of free play. And like, here's a kit. You know, more larger pieces, I think, are what they are now. But it's probably foolish for them to go back to mixed bag, you know.
It's mostly boys, and they had a little section of like in very specific girls. It was interesting. So they actually started a line. I don't know what it was.
Maybe if they had like a design on them or something, maybe some kind of pattern as opposed to just solid colors. Now that they're getting older, something a little bit more exciting.
And they sometimes don't want to do that. They just want to play the games or whatever. So depends on, I guess, if what the parents like too.
Yeah. Sure. What kind of background they have.
Yeah, what kind of background they have, because if they're just always like video games and maybe it's not important, I don't know.
These computer games are not positive for the kids.
What do you think Legos are?
Legos are, because they are playing, even though they go play outside, and then they make when they make it, then they play it.
I think you have to sit and play with him. I think you have to show him how to build a castle, and I think it's very important that you do something together, and that's a fun part of it.
And even after he was born, when he was probably about 2 or 3, we got him some Legos, and I think I played with him more than he did.
Nice.
I'd build these real cool fortresses and stuff, and yeah, it was pretty decent.
She doesn't spend that much time right now on it. She wants me to sit with her and she wants me to put them together.
Why do you think Legos are so important?
Well, I think it stimulates his mind, actually. I think it stimulates the creative side of any kid, really.
I could create and make stuff with them. How they work. Because I'm into how things work and move and stuff.
Watch less television and enjoy, because that's your childhood.
Kind of helps them tap into that creative element that we all have, but don't necessarily, use, because we get lazy, like you said, with video games around, and I think that makes us lazy, and even things like calculators, I think makes us lazy. So I think anything you can do with your hands is very constructive, and yeah, I encourage people to get the kids Legos.
Cody, is there anything more different kind of Legos you'd like or anything? You like Legos just the way they are?
Don't consider it cheating now.